This is the B-side, B-side, B-side of marriage. This is the B-side, B-side, B-side of marriage.
Hi, I'm Jason, and this is my beautiful wife,
Rashonda.
We are marriage coaches and premarital counselors and hosts of the Bside of Marriage Podcast, where we talk about marriage, the good, the bad, the real, the A and the B side.
And this summer, we're starting a small group called Better Love, where over 4 weeks, we'll talk about the essential components of a relationship to help you deepen your connection, improve communication, as well as talk about effective conflict resolution. Everything to help you grow in your marriage to create a better love.
Yeah, it kicks off July 12th. The spaces are going to be limited, so register now. The link is going to be in the bio.
In the bio.
And
hope to see you there.
Peace.
Hi, and welcome to another episode of the Bside of Marriage Podcast. I am Rashonda, and this is my husband and co-host,
Jason.
And here we discuss everything related to marriage. The good, the bad, the real,
the A and the B side.
So if you're watching us on YouTube, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you're listening on any of the audio platforms, please be sure to rate and review.
As well, follow us on Facebook at The Bside of Marriage and on Instagram at Bside of Marriage.
Yeah.
I always get that tongue tied, so I gotta slow down. So
yes, I know we did kind of race through that this week. Anyways, okay, now on to the show. So we like to start off each episode with our first segment, which we call the A or B side, where we share either a good or a not so good moment from our week.
Well, I'm just gonna say it now. My wife kind of alluded on our A side last time in regard to me getting a new job. So last week I completed my first week at my new company, working remotely. We're still in a transition, but like I said, it didn't. I thought I was going to be louder. But I actually wasn't, which was, because every time I got off a call, I asked her, was it loud? She was like, I didn't hear you. So I was like, all right, cool. Like first week it went good. And like I said, I had a lot of meetings. It wasn't like I had a few. I had a lot of meetings. So it was like, but that was part A. And then as well, my part B was being like, I don't know how you felt, but I felt being home, even being in the same room, I felt like I was more connected to my wife than I've been in a while. Just because, I can just turn around, ask her a question. I didn't have to text her, and I didn't have to call and say, hey, you got a second? Like, it was just like, we could just talk right here and collaborate. So that's my other A side, so.
Mm-hmm. Well, that was going to be my A side, too.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I thought our first week in sharing the same office, it went really well. It was like we had a couple bumps. Well, initially, because it was just like, background, we're blurring, are we putting up the digital, is the things.
Synchronized meetings.
Yes. Basically trying to figure out, when we were both on a call, were they important call? We have to prioritize, do we need to have this space by ourselves, blah, blah, blah. Mm-hmm. So anyway, we had a couple bumps in the road. I would say the hardest day was the first day for the kids.
Yes.
Because they were like, daddy's home. We ready to play. Daddy, let's do all the games. And he's like, well, we can do it after I finish work. And they're like, what? But you're home.
But that's going to take too long.
And then, especially our youngest, everything takes forever. So I was like, now we're working. So just because daddy's home doesn't mean that he's easily available. And so trying to reset those boundaries has been interesting. But no, it was really good. It went much better than I thought. So just optimistic that it'll just
continue.
We'll have an upward trend instead of a downward one. But knowing that there are going to be some fluctuations, it does help that my schedule isn't as meeting
intensive.
Yeah, my schedule's. Yeah, I don't have as many meetings as you do.
Yeah.
So it just kind of works out. So we'll see. But yeah, so far so good. I thought it was a good week.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So going on to our next part was the P2P share.
Yes.
You have something?
I do. So I was talking about last week about my summer reading. So I finished up my my semester or quarter for school. So I was able to read 2 books. One was kind of heavy, but it was really good. I still thought it was good. It was really about women and their relationships and just how like family, it was kind of like a family-oriented, sisterly book. It was really good. But there are some things in there that could be triggering. So it wasn't a completely easy read, but anyways, you can try it. You can check it out if you're interested. It's called Memphis, and it's by Tara M. Stringfellow. Her name, I'm assuming that's how you pronounce it. It's spelled like my sister's name, so we call my sister's name is Tyra, but I think it might be Tara. But anyways, Stringfellow. Also, another mystery book that I like. It's called All Her Little Secrets by Wanda M. Morris, and it was just like very rarely can I find books about Black women, and it's like a thriller mystery kind of story, and it's not like by slavery and traumatic. So yeah. So All Her Little Secrets is like a really just good book about a successful Black woman and how she gets caught up in some things. But it was a good read. I definitely would recommend that one.
Okay. I don't have a P2P share this week because I just still doing my devotional and stuff like that, and I get like I said, it's amazing how you can, and like I kind of said it last week. I guess last week was some other time we was talking about the Book of Acts and stuff like that. It's just being daily having, some type of direction to be able to focus on scripture, on a particular scripture, and how that relates to your life, your marriage, your family, kids. And it's, like I said, last week was a reminder of basically like the time that it was family, your marriage, your kids, and all those little things, and I guess, this might be my P2P share then. It reminded me of the triangle. The triangle where God's at the top, husband and wife. It was just a reminder that, because it was like, the not question, but the headline was choose to love. So it was like, and that just reminded me of that, that triangle. So if y'all don't know, I'll put a little picture up so y'all can see what the triangle is. But it's God is at the top of the triangle, and then husband and wife are at the bottom. So the closer you get to God, the closer you get to one another. And if you continue to, focus on self, you can continue to pull away from your spouse like that. So it was just a reminder. Yeah. So.
No, that's good. That's good.
See, I ain't have one, but
yeah, but you did. Yeah.
So, okay, well.
Okay.
What's
so
this?
Now we're talking about our topic.
Okay.
Which is.
So funny thing is, I had the choose to love, and topic today is what is it? The song. So we watched the Verzuz last week, and it's amazing how certain songs come up that you hear and brings you back to that moment. That moment when, and it brings up good memories, brings up bad memories, it brings up hurt, pain, I guess all the plethora of emotions. So, I'm titling this one, I'm going to steal the title from Mario, but Music for Love.
Okay. Well, before we dive in, one thing I want to do, because when this episode releases, it is my husband's birthday.
Oh, you sure right?
Yes.
You're right.
Yes. So that's why I'm wearing my shirt. He copied me. I got dressed first.
It's all good.
But saved and crazy about my husband, because I am. My husband has been carrying a lot of weight on his shoulders and a lot of pressure that not necessarily he needed to, but we really, for our family, for our relationship dynamic, he really did need to change jobs. And he fully embraced that, and he understood why I was making the request. So we talked about it, and then he went full in, gave it 100%, and so he got a new job for the betterment of, like I said, our relationship, for our family dynamic, and so forth. And so honestly, so it's a joke. So we have friends who the husband also works a demanding job where it doesn't allow him to be any fun. It's not. It doesn't allow him to. And I shouldn't say any fun. It doesn't really give him time to relax, because he's always working and he's already in that mindset. And so when he goes on vacation, we be like, "Oh, that's vacation, friend. Yes, we like him because he likes to. He can let his guard down. He could just have fun. He could just be present in the moment." Well, I said all that to say because we're only a week in, but Jay even said it earlier in his A-side share about how it's just different. I feel like I have vacation Jay now, because he's more relaxed. He's in the moment. It's not as I don't know. It's just the vibe is different, and it's caused the vibe between us to be different too. Because now I feel like we were already pretty goofy.
Yeah.
Kind of, yeah, but it's just easy. And I feel like it's just kind of been easier also to even in dealing with the doing day-to-day stuff, household things. It's I don't feel that overwhelming pressure, I gotta do this, I have my to-do list that's 1,000 things long. I need to do it all by myself because he's here. And so it's just the small things. It's just oh, Jack can do that, or I can do that. And it's just, so it's just made the balance a little better. So I know that you had a lot of pressure with that, and you were being hard on yourself. But I just want you to be, I just really am grateful for you being able to listen to my heart when I brought it up to you, and that you're accepting to make this big transition for us and for our family.
Yeah, no, that's what's more important. Not work. For me, work is important because it's important that I have a space where I can take care of my family, my wife and my kids. But work is not my priority. And like I said, I hope during all this that you see that, maybe in the past, because of my work schedule, I may have not seen priority was you guys, but I want to make it known that you are priority, so.
Yes, well, we see it and we appreciate it. And so we just hope that you have a great birthday.
Thank you.
Get to enjoy.
Yes.
We will be revisiting home for you. We'll be in New York City, so we'll be able to get all the good things and all of the foods and stuff that he's missed. But it's just happy birthday.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. So, how do I go on from that?
So I can transition back to the topic.
Oh, okay.
We were talking about how music
there was
and the lyrics and stuff.
Gotcha.
But what is even more ironic, I think, is that our relationship has been, it's always, like, music has been a major player since, like, day one. Mm-hmm. Like, moment one.
Yeah.
It's always been a factor.
If y'all don't know, go to that first episode. Y'all hear the song the pickup line song that I used. And again, it wasn't a pickup line. It just happened that I said it. But go ahead, finish.
But it was funny because, like, even in that statement, like, even in you saying what are you not believing or remembering that you said it.
Yeah.
But even then, it's like music has always been a thing because we had a long distance relationship for almost a year.
9. I
don't know.
9 months, 10 months.
I don't do well with dates, so that's why.
About 9-10 months.
Okay, but even in our long distance relationships, we would put together like playlists, and well, not really playlists, but we would send songs to each other.
Yeah.
And so music has always played a part for us.
It has like I can even just remember. Just being at work, like playing the Tamia, the sitting in on my job, so I'm like, hoping that you will call me. Like it was just like, those little songs, and like those are songs that still in my head that I can play back, from. And I was, like I said, I'm a big R&B guy because that's where I grew up. My wife is as well, so it was like. Just those songs during that time that came out kind of really was songs that we listened to, and because we was long distance, those are the songs that really not say kept us together, but it always, we always can go to those songs if we're missing each other and stuff like that. So.
Yes. And I guess when we were doing that, it really was more about the lyrics.
Yeah.
We didn't have anything crazy.
No.
Like, I was like, so our lyric, I had to think about it. I did. But it was just really like, this song was speaking to, at work, but I'm thinking about you.
Yeah.
Because we were heavy on Tamia during that time. She had a lot of songs that we were like, she's singing our situation.
Yeah.
So we were, it was all about the lyrics and how that translated over into our relationship.
Yeah.
Well, so we then had high hopes for the Verzuz. Because it was an R&B. It was an R&B battle.
Yeah.
But then when we saw the lineup, I was not as optimistic.
See, I was hyped. I
was not hopeful.
I was hyped for, certain people because, again, like I said, if we talk about Ray J, Sam, like those songs that I knew that those were jams to me, so I knew the songs. And then even Mario, not say I know his catalog, but his albums was dope. I could remember the songs. I could remember where I was at that moment with the songs. So it was.
Which is why I had a bit of a problem with the songs that I did know in the song and the words that were being said by this kid. I literally was like, I was joking around with Jay about how, oh my gosh, I was a cougar before I knew being a cougar was a thing. I didn't realize that Mario was that much younger than me. And the things that he was saying, and I was like, no, you're not legal. You're not of age. Why are you saying those things?
Mm-hmm. Same thing with see, she don't know the Sammy albums, but that's the same thing for me.
I know one song.
Yeah, but Sammy is the same thing. He was, 12, 13 years old, talking about you leave me out in the rain. Like, wait, how you know? What do you know? But he sung his heart out he went through it. Yeah,
Oh man.
So, but and then it was just for me. That's where I was. I can see parts of our relationship, even our marriage, how song music, because even our wedding song.
Yes.
It's like all the songs, and then when we hear any type of Chicago stepping, it brings me back to our weeks of training for it. Because again, if y'all don't know, I'm a person dancer. I like to,
partner dancer.
I said person, yeah. Partner dancer. I'm sorry.
Yes, you are a person that is dancing.
I like partner dancing. I grew up doing, hustle with my mom. Even with my family. So I like that. I like because I'm presenting, my wife, so everybody can see her and her beauty and her aura, all that stuff. But yeah, when we was training, it was a little tough because somebody wants to lead. So that's what's like, different songs kind of just really
take us back to that moment. So, because even so how do we pick our song?
The wedding song?
Yeah, like our wedding song. Because I thought you did it, right?
No, it was just I didn't pick the song. It was just one of the songs that was part of our list that we had that we would use when we was dating.
Brian and I?
Yeah, it was part of that same thing.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I thought we were like trying to like on the hunt to pick the one.
That was okay.
Well, but I do know we had conversations about what song would be playing as I walked down the aisle.
Oh, yes.
So the first concert we went to was Jamie Foxx.
Yeah.
I love Jamie's voice. I always loved him singing, even on his show. When he was singing, I was like, yes, he's going to sing at our wedding. And she's like, okay. But I was like, he will be singing at our wedding.
I did say
so.
Okay.
Even when I picked the song, Jay was not really a fan. You were like, it's okay. But I said, you just wait. You wait to that moment. You wait to that day, to that moment, and it's all gonna make sense.
Yeah. She was right. She wasn't wrong.
Literally. So it works like we got married on the beach. We had a destination wedding. So right when I'm about to walk down the aisle, the song says, "When I first saw you." Yeah,
and I
said, "Oh my!"
I was crying. Like I said, because they played it perfect. Not even gonna lie to you. They when it said the door opened like it was like I saw, and I was like, oh Lord,
that's great.
Gone, done. I was done at that point.
Yes.
Oh, and I was done, done. Like it wasn't just like a couple tears.
Yeah,
it was.
He did the ugly cry to the point he tried to turn her away.
Yep. Yeah, it was.
I told you, I said Jamie was gonna sing.
Yeah, she wanted me to actually get him to come there.
Well, I mean, of course, I wanted him live.
I was like, I ain't got no money like that, but
I mean, who wouldn't want someone singing live?
Yeah. But that was the next best thing.
It was the next best thing.
Yeah.
And it was like, that's the song.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. So
this is literally there's music is just the thing, it's a common thread.
Yeah. Yeah. So, we kind of just wanted to kind of talk about that this week. Because we all have our own music for our relationship, for our marriage. And, just being that this is going into my birthday weekend.
Yes.
As well as going into a special occasion for my niece.
Yes.
We're going to be hearing a lot of music, we're going to be with family and friends for our wedding, and just we're going to listen to a lot of music. So, one of the things I would say, how do we call it? The tip, what is it called?
Marriage events?
Yeah, marriage events tip. There you go. What I would say is, this week, just take go make a playlist, Spotify playlist, and you just share it with your spouse about all the songs that you can think of, all the songs that were part of your relationship in your marriage, and just share with one another.
And just read the words. Look at the lyrics.
Oh yeah, look at the lyrics.
Look at the lyrics and see if how you interpreted that song really matches the word, like the intent from that artist.
Yeah.
Because there's also songs where there's like they have like they could be saying one thing, because also too is like me. This is very interesting. I don't really remember words. Mm-hmm. But I remember certain words or certain lyrics for songs that like mean something to me, right?
Yeah.
So there was actually Jay loves to do karaoke.
Oh.
And one of the songs he loves to sing is the next song. Is it Next or As Yet? Whatever.
It's Next.
When you dancing too
Baby,
close.
when you
yes.
cry, yeah.
But when I heard the lyrics, I said, "Oh, that's not."
It's funny because that song when we got married, our photographer, we played the song and he was like he came up to me, he's like, "Is that really? Are they really saying that?" I'm like, I was like, "Yeah, that's pretty much what they're saying." He was like, "I never caught that." So it was like those. It's like
maybe you're dancing too close.
Yeah.
You're making it hard for me.
Step back. You're dancing kind of close. I feel it. Yeah, that's
like, what? Oh man.
So, but yeah, go ahead and like I said, we'll take some time and just make a playlist, and just kind of even like Saturday, if you guys put music on when you're cooking breakfast, put it on just so or just put it on your room. Y'all just dance, enjoy that time together. So, anything else you got, babe?
No, other than we're still registering couples for the Better Love small group. So check it out. The link will be in the description.
Yep. As well as be on the lookout. Shirt's coming out soon, husband and wife. So, be on the lookout for that.
Yes.
And if that's it, well, see y'all next week.
All right. Peace.
Peace.